Hi, this is Barb from Scrappy Mania, and today I had this box that I got from my mother-in-law. She was on the Crafter's Companion monthly subscription, so she was getting these a lot, and she has tons of them, and she wasn't using them, so she gave me the ones that she didn't want to use, or she you know, the ones that she didn't really care for much. So those are the ones that I got from her, and one of them is the Transfer Craft Kit. So I want to see what's in it because I don't know what's in it. So it came with this stamp. It's a cute little stamp with a butterfly, special day, on your birthday, has some swirls. Let me see if I can show you this a little better. See? Cute little stamp. So it came with stamps. Then it came with some of these tabs, or whatever, these tags. And I already used one because I made, let me show you what I used it on. She gave me another kit that had this thing. It's beautiful. So she gave me a kit that had this little thing in there. So I went ahead and used this kit to put Thinking of You. And then this is just an embossing folder that I used. And I made this cute little card with that. So it says Thinking of You. So that's what was there. But other than that, it's exactly what you were supposed to get. She didn't take anything out. It seems that she didn't take anything out. So this is exactly what you got. And then you got some panels. And these are the panels. You got some ribbons. I'm not very good with ribbons. Then you got some square panels. These are the, oh, actually these are cards. These are cards. Cards. Are these cards? I don't think these are cards. I think these are, yeah, these are panels, not cards. I think now I'm getting into the cards. So here's another card. These are the cards. So here are cards. And then more bigger panels. And I bet there's bigger cards. These are envelopes. Oh, she did use, no, I don't think she used any rub-ons. I think this is, I'm not sure what this is for. Or maybe she did use some rub-ons. Or they came off. Oh yeah. These, they came off of these rub-ons. So you got to be careful. So this is those rub-ons. These are transfer. More transfer. I think these are rub-ons. Okay. These are cute. Let's make sure. Oh, gotta make sure you keep this on here. So these are rub-ons. Oh, hopefully. I'm going to have to put this in an envelope. These are rub-ons. These are more of whatever this is. Oh, bigger cards. More cards. Card bases. Ribbon. And then these are papers. And I like these papers. Okay, so then that's pretty much it, and you get your transfer sticks. So I want to see what I'm going to create. I'm not sure exactly. I want to create a card. I'm not sure what kind of card I'm going to create. I think I'm going to use this one because this one, might as well just finish this one off. Use that one. I don't think I want to use paper, or do I? Not sure. Let me go ahead and put these here as well. And I think I'm going to make a special for you. You are the key to my heart. Special moments. I don't think I want to use that one. I think I want to use white cardstock. Okay. Put these back. I probably need to use some ribbons, but I'm not really sure how to use the ribbon. So maybe I'll make a bow. I might make a birthday card on your birthday and sending good thoughts your way. You are the best. Best of luck. On your special day. Best wishes. And this one says, on your birthday. Maybe I'll use on your special day. Not sure. Let me get that one out. Maybe I'll use one of these. Okay, let's put this away. And let me bring this over. I don't think I'm going to use any of these rub-ons. And I'm not sure if she had like a nice video on how to use this. But I am just going to, and actually this one says just a little note. And I think I like that there, just a little note. That might be good. Maybe not make it into a birthday card. So I do have some flowers that I cut out. So I am going to introduce some of my stuff. I think I want to use maybe this here. I do like how that look. And then I may want to do some butterflies and just a little note on here and then be done. And maybe what I want to do for this, because it looks plain, if you look at it, it's very plain. So let me bring some of the cardstock that was cut already. And I think I would like to emboss the cardstock. I don't want to use pink. I think lately I've been liking to do like a white embossed background. So I think that will look nice. And then I'm going to go ahead and look for an embossing folder. I have tons of embossing folders, more than I need. So I'm going to go ahead and look for an embossing folder that I think might go well with this. So I shall be back. So I decided to use this Fisker old plate that I have because I really love how that came out. And look how beautiful it came out on this card. So I want to use that for this other card as well. And I do have a video where I show you how to use your electric die cutting machine in order to get that embossed image. And for the Sizzix, you use the emboss and transfer set. And then you use a multi-purpose platform. And then you open this up. And it has depending on the paper, you may shim it up or whatever. So that's why I have those shims. If you're using a texture plate, then it's basically just a texture plate, the paper, the embossing pad, and then the white pad that came with it. So this is a sandwich if you're going to use this texture plate. So this looks like a texture plate. And then you're going to take your paper, and I'm going to spritz it because I wanted to make it very malleable. So there, I spritz it. It's nice and wet. And then I'm going to just put it upside down. It's going to grab on to my plate because I did wet it. Okay. Then you're going to put your embossing pad on top. Then you're going to put this on top. I want a really deep impression, so I'm going to put another shim and then this. One thing I want to tell you about your electronic die cutting machine. When you are doing your shims, any shims that are kind of flimsy like this, you always want to put the shim underneath a hard surface. So either you put in your cutting pad at the bottom, and then you use whatever shim, or even if you use a cutting mat, the cutting mat is very flexible. You're going to put your cutting pad first, that is very rigid, your material, whatever you're going to cut on, You may even put, after the rigid cutting plate at the bottom, you may even put your cutting mat, the flexible cutting mat, and then your dies, your papers, and then another cutting pad, but rigid on top. So that will prevent from anything that is flexible to get in your rollers, and then to damage your machine. So I'm going to go over and run this, and I shall be back. Okay, so I think it did it nicely. Let's see if it did. Oh yes, look at that. It really, because I really wet the paper, and I'm going to let this dry, but it really cut it really nice. So that's why I have all these different shims, is because depending on the paper, depending on the imprint. Now the Anna Griffin doesn't work very well, so I just have it here. I don't know why I have it on this stack, but it doesn't work very well. The black Sizzix one works very well, and also this is a Spellbinder one, also works very well, an old Spellbinder rubber mat. Okay, so let's start with this, and let's cut this down to a smaller size. So this is a 4 by 6. It's a weird size, a 4 by 6. So I may want to cut it down to 5 1/4. Okay, so let me cut it by 5 1/4. So I cut this down by 5 1/8, and then by 3 7/8, just to give it a nice little border. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I did emboss that area and I want to use this butterfly, I am going to rub on some of these butterfly on a piece of white cardstock, and then I'm going to cut it out. So, and I lost my popsicle stick. Oh, there it is. So let's see how easy it is to rub these off. So I don't know if that may be the case, that it's an old rub-on. So let's go ahead, put a couple butterflies here. Okay. Then on here, I'm just going to use a tag and put right here just a note. Okay, so I have these cut. I have my flowers. I have my panel. I'm going to go ahead and put my panel on my card here. And you know, it always looks good if I'm going to raise it up a little bit. So I went ahead and removed the middle part, but not the sides, because I want to make sure I go ahead and lay it down, get it even, and then I go ahead and pull these out. Okay. Look how big. You're going to get a heavy piece of acrylic and put it on top and let it dry. The other thing I'm going to do on this one, I'm just going to put some foam adhesive on the back. And I like the dollar store foam adhesive sometimes because it's not as thick as regular adhesive. So this, I was having an issue with my camera just shutting off on me, and I don't know why, but basically the card is done. So I'm just going to put a pop-up on the back, or a foam adhesive, and that's it. So I hope you like this video, and thank you for watching. Bye now.